Every day, millions of people wake up inside a prison, not made of iron, not made of stone, but built, one thought at a time, one fear at a time, one endless what if after another. And the strangest thing, no one else locked the door. Our own minds did, without even realizing it. We became both the prisoner and the guard. Overthinking rarely arrives all at once. It begins quietly. It starts with a simple conversation, a message that hasn't been answered, or a mistake you made 3 years ago. It's often something someone said that probably meant nothing, yet your mind refuses to let it go. It rewrites the story again and again and again. Your mind doesn't do this because it wants to hurt you, but because it falsely believes that if it keeps searching, it will eventually find certainty. But certainty is a promise life never made. Psychologists have a name for this cycle: rumination. It sounds complicated, but almost everyone has experienced it. It's the endless loop of replaying the same thoughts without ever moving closer to an answer. Imagine sitting in a rocking chair. You're constantly moving, yet you're going nowhere. That is exactly what overthinking feels like. Your mind stays busy, but your life stays completely still. The hardest part is that overthinking often feels responsible. We tell ourselves, if I think long enough, I'll finally feel safe. But the human mind doesn't work that way. Feed fear, and it grows. Feed doubt, and it multiplies. Soon, you're no longer seeing the world as it actually is. You're seeing it through the heavy stories your mind keeps creating. And after a while, those stories begin to feel more real than reality itself. Centuries before scientists mapped the brain, one man sat beneath a tree, watching something invisible, not the world around him, but the endless movement of the human mind. He noticed something that still rings true today. The mind rarely suffers because of this moment. It suffers because it keeps leaving it. 1 second, it's replaying yesterday. The next, it's fearing tomorrow. Meanwhile, life quietly passes by, almost unnoticed. The Buddha never said, "Stop thinking." That would be impossible. Instead, he taught something far more powerful. Observe your thoughts without becoming them. Imagine standing beside a river, watching leaves drift across the water. Some are bright, some are dark, and some disappear almost instantly. Your thoughts are no different. They arrive, they stay for a while, and then they leave. Unless you grab hold of them. Think about the last time you couldn't stop worrying. How many terrible possibilities did your mind create? And how many of them actually happened? Probably very few. Yet, the fear felt real. The racing heart felt real. The sleepless night felt real. That's because your body cannot tell the difference between a real danger and a story repeated often enough inside your mind. Real peace doesn't come when every question finally has an answer. It comes when you no longer need every answer to move forward. Some doors will open, and some won't. Some people will stay, and others will leave. Life has always been uncertain, and maybe that's exactly what makes it beautiful. So, the next time your mind begins building another prison, just pause, take one slow deep breath, and look around. Not at yesterday, not at tomorrow, but right here, right now, because this moment is the only place where life is actually happening. Sometimes, the quietest mind isn't the one with the fewest thoughts. It's the one that finally learns which thoughts to let go. Because the greatest freedom in life isn't controlling your thoughts. It's realizing you don't have to believe every one of them.